Why hello there everyone and welcome back. I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Today we've got ourselves the next build challenge. Now I had three options for a build challenge, so the next two are going to be maybe a wee bit more device alike, but I thought that might be a wee bit difficult. So we're going to be doing just one with building again. You can introduce devices and stuff in it if you want. Now what is this build challenge going to be about? Well, it's going to be about this very expensive pink tree. Yep. I just thought, yeah, let's get a pink tree, make a very expensive pink tree, and base the entire map around that. I was looking at a bonsai tree, Lego bonsai tree, and this came to mind. So to find this tree, you're going to go to galleries and click on the nature section. Then right here, the nature tree gallery, you will find the pink tree. Now, what do I want to see done with the pink tree? Well, I'd like to maybe see some kind of scenery built around it, but the tree has to be the main center point. It has to be the main thing to be looking at. So like everything else around it, you know, this is quite an artistic piece, yes, and quite extinguished, yes. So the tree has to be like the point of interest on the map. So I'm just going to try and build like a nice, quick, simple scenery thing here just to kind of show it. So it's a nice snowy area. I personally don't know anywhere that's got a pink tree in a snowy area, but if there is, then oh well. So again, the bonsai tree is a pretty good idea. You could make some sort of Japanese, Chinese sort of style build, which is quite a nice style. I'd like to see a lot of people try and do that style. That would be quite extraordinary. It's quite difficult, the Chinese sort of style, you know. Go and Google, search up Chinese buildings, you know, all of that. Let's actually do that after this. But you know, like, I'm just trying to make some sort of little grassy path here, barely any grass here on the side here, to try and show that this is the place where I've entered from. I know for a fact this is definitely going to be outside some people's comfort zone, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I want to sort of see people try and build something outside their comfort zone, because that's what I enjoy doing personally. That really helps me learn to build better, is just getting out of the comfort zone, which is a big thing, is getting out of your comfort zone, and it is quite tough to get out of it, but we all must do something eventually to get out of it, because once it's done, it's quite fun. And then also, once you get out of that comfort zone, of course you're going to have probably more comfort zones to break after that, but then that's one that you can, you know, cut off. You've done that, and you get quite a nice feeling once you've completed a comfort zone sort of goal. Okay, well, you can already see how that's kind of bringing the pink out a lot, because this is all sort of white and dark colors. Now you could also kind of make it maybe a wee bit more fancy by maybe adding the pink bush from the alien one, and then sort of bringing that up here, trying to make it a bit more bushier. Maybe kind of make that a bit more big, and get the nice bushiness going on here. You can already see that that's just kind of changed the texture of the actual tree. You can maybe add some smaller little bushes here on the side. All about perspective. And then go into devices, you know, grab yourself a light device. Now here's a little tip. You can put it behind it, but that's going to make it sort of shadowy. Put it in front, then it's kind of, you know, in front. But then if you put it inside it, it kind of glows. I really like the effect of the tree just glowing. So being able to add like little, you know, lights in there, and kind of like maybe change the color of them and stuff too, it might really make the tree come to life. And then, you know, you could maybe get yourself a sky box here, or sky dome device, you know, kind of change the feel. This is making it already look a lot colder, but the tree doesn't look as nice. So you could maybe grab it here and maybe get the moon. And because, like, if you look at this, the pink just takes away the pink in that. You barely really realize it, and the trees look really awful with that. So if you maybe change it to a nice blue. Now just with that light difference that I've made, you can already see how different the feeling is. So just go ahead and mess around with it. It is a completely empty canvas. So yeah, just again, let's conclude everything I have told you. The main piece of the build challenge is this pink tree, which you can go to galleries, go to nature, and you'll find it in the nature tree gallery. And then, you know, you can use this tree as well for ground and stuff. I've used this tree for, like, you know, a sort of goo mess coming out of the ground on one of my maps for a season. And it looks really good as a sort of like blob infesting monster. So if you want to create a monster that's based off this tree and it's like the main piece of a map, go for it, because like this is a really good like blobby monster sort of thing. You can already see how that tree is like kind of corrupting the area. You can maybe make the corruption with that from Terraria or the Hallowed or something. There's so many possibilities. Now what I made here was just like a snowy, grassy area. Every tree is kind of normal, and then there's this one vibrant, interesting tree that just feels so out of place. It's just glowing there. All the other trees are dark. The only light source is the moon, and it just looks so kind of relaxing. And then, you know, you could have like benches and stuff. You know, you could go to props, grab some benches, a nice wee park bench. That's all it needs. Maybe add some other plants from different galleries, potted plants, put them under the ground or whatever. And again, I'm just doing a I'm just doing that as like a nature scene. You don't have to do it as a nature scene. As I said before, you could have it as some sort of monster or anything you want. Just remember that the main piece has to be the pink tree. So you see, like these sort of styles, like I really like these styles. You could have that tree blending in so well with these sort of styles. Try and get some inspiration off the internet, everyone. Like just sort of search up pink tree, pink trees, you know? Yeah, and you can get some inspiration with that as well. Like look at this. This is like sort of what I was making, except it's a lot better. And look at that one there. Oh wow. Oh, that's giving me some vibes from the Amazing Panda. Whatever it's called, Kung Fu Panda. But okay, let's get back to the contest. When will the contest be over? Well, let's get the calendar up here. Today we're starting on the 13th of March. So we will end it on the 28th of March, which is a Monday. So you'll get 2 weeks to do this build challenge, which some people have said, well, I think I've seen one person complain about that. But it seems to be fine for everyone else. You can do a lot in 2 weeks. I made my new game, Take It Back. Most of that was made in 1 day. Buildings and all were made in separate days. But everything else in it, the coding and programming devices, all of that was done in a day. And so yeah, the 28th of March, everyone, is the deadline for this video. Now, how do you submit it? Well, if you want to do a YouTube video, just put the hashtag MSPinkTree. Or you can join my Discord link in the description, and there will be, right here, you've got events, and you've got challenge announcements, channel rules, favorite game build, and car build. Those were our last two. There will be another link down here. It will be saying Pink Tree Build Challenge. That's what it will say. You go into that and you put your build challenge in there. Just make sure that you follow all the rules. Submit your map once. I will see them all. Do not watermark the video or image. I will put your Discord name on the screen during your part. Or else I'll, just say it if I forget. Do not talk, please. Thank you. Only submit challenge related stuff as well. Any submissions that you send, I have permission to upload them to the video if selected for free with no additional costs. I can also say whatever I like about your submission. So those are the rules you gotta follow. But I think I have said everything on my part, so go ahead, mess around with the pink tree, and can't wait to see whatever you all make with a pink tree. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'd love to see maybe some river ones like I showed you there on the internet. But anyway, I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Can't wait to see your pink creations. And remember, the tree has to be the main point of interest. But I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.